Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal making contact with Man City forward Sergio Aguero over a potential move, and then we're going to look at Arsenal ready to offer Inter Milan 50 million euros for Achraf Hakimi. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal make contact with Man City forward Sergio Aguero over a potential move. So the reports are stating that Arsenal have reportedly made first contacts with the environment of Sergio Aguero in regards to a potential move from Manchester City at the end of the current season, according to the latest information. It was announced earlier this week that the Argentine star will not be extending his contract at the Etihad Stadium beyond this season, sparking a number of media reports speculating and making educated guesses at where his future lies from the start of next season. According to the information of journalist Lucas Galliola, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have made first contacts with Sergio Aguero and his environment over the possibility of luring the forward to the Emirates this summer. At this stage, there are no further details in regards to the nature of these contacts, other than such contacts having been established between the relevant parties. A recent report from ESPN shone some light on Sergio Aguero's views on potential interest from England, stating that the player is aware of interest from within the English top flights, but would prefer a move to Europe after a decade with Manchester City. The most likely suitors on the continent would be FC Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan, while other reports have suggested that there could be interest from Argentina and the MLS. Each of the aforementioned European powerhouses have their own respective benefits to them from the viewpoint of the player. Barcelona, of course, have the attraction of providing a reunion with Lionel Messi, while PSG have the financial incentives and the possibility of meeting his substantial wage demands. As for Inter Milan, there is belief in some corners that there could be personal benefits in regards to the lifestyle on offer to Sergio Aguero and his immediate circle. So it looks like there is a host of big clubs ready to sign Sergio Aguero after he has confirmed that he will exit Manchester City at the end of the current season. But it looks like Arsenal have reportedly made first contacts with the environments of Sergio Aguero in regards to a potential transfer move to Arsenal. But it looks like Sergio Aguero has admitted that even though he is aware of interest from within the English top flights, he would prefer a move to Europe after a decade with Manchester City. And it looks like other big clubs such as FC Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain are the top suitors for Sergio Aguero. But it looks like Arsenal have made the first contact, and trying to get as prolific goal scorers such as Sergio Aguero would only help a team that has been struggling for goals from the start of the season, and that was a huge problem for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. So it nicely goes on to the second piece of transfer news, and the headline states that Arsenal ready to offer Inter Milan 50 million euros for Achraf Hakimi. So the reports are stating that Inter Milan will have to fend off interest from the Premier League this summer in order to keep Achraf Hakimi, according to a report in the Spanish media. Todo Fijajes said Arsenal had cast their eye upon the Moroccan international, with Hector Bellerin likely to leave the Gunners at the end of the season. Inter Milan only signed Achraf Hakimi from Real Madrid for 40 million euros last summer, but that will not deter Arsenal as they bid for the 22-year-old. Arsenal would be prepared to offer the Nerazzurri 50 million euros, 10 million euros more than Inter Milan paid for the wingback last year. The Gunners think Achraf Hakimi will be able to take his game to an even higher level in England, the reports added. But there is also a chance that Real Madrid could look to re-sign him. Achraf Hakimi would prefer that option if it came down to that, they claimed, although Antonio Conte has enjoyed great success with him at Inter Milan this season, and it remains to be seen how the club would react if presented with such offers. And it looks like Achraf Hakimi has turned out to be a top transfer target for the Gunners as they look to offload Hector Bellerin this summer transfer window. And it looks like Arsenal are ready to offer Inter Milan 50 million euros, which is 10 million euros Inter Milan bought Achraf Hakimi from Real Madrid. And it looks like the fans have been a huge admirer of Achraf Hakimi, someone that could play in that right back position for years to come. As you can clearly see from Bakary Sagna, they were shocked by Arsenal transfer target Achraf Hakimi. And it looks like when Achraf Hakimi has joined Inter Milan, he has changed his game to another level. And he has been surprised by Bakary Sagna, as he is someone that has stated that they are assessing the situation quite well when it comes to Arsenal, and they already have someone in mind in the form of Achraf Hakimi. Bakary Sagna sees Achraf Hakimi as someone that is never tired and he's always going forward. And one big attribute when it comes to Achraf Hakimi is the fact that he's so fast. When it comes to Bakary Sagna, he stated that he was surprised when I saw him playing for Madrid, because for me, he was not that good. You could see the potential, but I never expected him to do so well as he is doing right now. But when it comes to Mikel Arteta, he is set to be handed a modest budget this summer, particularly if Arsenal fail to win the Europa League and therefore miss out on Champions League qualification. And it looks like with Achraf Hakimi costing in the region of £45 million and £50 million, it looks like Mikel Arteta has already said, look Arsenal, you have to offer them the money. And when it comes to money, it has to be big bucks, and they're ready to offer Inter Milan 50 million euros. When it comes to Achraf Hakimi, I think he's some person that can save this Arsenal right hand side for a very long time. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be Hector Bellerin. When Hector Bellerin joined, he was the next big thing, but then he started to fail. So hopefully injuries don't prevent Hakimi's progression as well. So it looks like Mikel Arteta is also keen on signing Sergio Aguero, as they're the first people to make contact with Sergio Aguero's representatives. And it looks like, do you guys want to see Sergio Aguero at the Arsenal striker position? We'll have to wait and see. But other than that, guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.